Hello, everybody. Welcome to the EZL Talent Contest. My name is Imperium, and I'm bringing you the semi-finals and the finals of this week's talent contest, where we have teams coming together, going up against each other in some Blitz competitions. It's a best of three. For semi-finals, we do have Rare Talent against AnimeIsReal. These are teams every fighting it out for just to win some ice, and something that has been supported by SEMC and Vainglory, along in conjunction with EZL, to try and bring a bit of fun to the community, a little bit of fun to people who want to win something, that want to play together. All it takes is three players just coming together, having a bit of fun. Yes, of course, you can say that talents are pay to win, but I can tell you for a fact that I've never paid a single penny for any talent that I've got on my heroes, and I've got some pretty solid talents. It's just all grinding the game, having fun along the way, and then building up whatever talents you can. But this is going to be a semi-final between these two teams, so we're going to get you guys the action as quickly as possible. So let's get underway. We do see on the left-hand side it's going to be Rare Talent, and on the right-hand side is AnimeIsReal. We're going to see Lovable Cookie is going to pick up this Arden along with Tony, along with Baron. So it seems like it's going to be a protect the Baron situation, because Blitz still requires a bit of a little bit of strategy, a little bit of technicality, that can help get the game done for you guys. So there's always a little bit of there's always a little bit of thought going into the game for you guys. But then as you look at AnimeIsReal, they have a Lance, Arden, and Idris. Idris is pretty strong as hero, going for that full weapon power, along with Arden on the weapon power, and for AnimeIsReal, and then Lance going for that support build. You see Regretful, Lovable Cookie, and Cool for Cats all kind of sticking together. That damage already with the gauntlet being done along the way. But however, Lance comes in and kills that Lance. So one Lance going up against each other. You see Tony going in along with Idris, going with that ultimate just to get that job done, just to protect himself. Lance now going in on the Impale. Impale doing a lot of damage onto the Baron. Baron is just having to jump jets away to make sure he can secure himself quite nicely. This is 1-1 between the two teams going up against each other, so it's going to be pretty close in this Blitz game. It's the first to 15 points, or whoever has the most points after 5 minutes. I do want to give a quick shout out while this action is underway to some fellow awesome Irish Vainglory players in the community who I discovered in the last couple of days. That is awesome. Jinxie, Jay, and Luna Faye. Absolutely awesome people. I have to give that shout out because, it's really cool playing with them tonight, and nice to discover more Irish people playing Vainglory. It's super exciting. But anyway, hope those lovely ladies got the shout out that I gave them, because I did promise it. But we will get this Blitz action underway. That Lance Talent doing the work with that Gideon Wall shield, does so much protection for himself and the rest of his team. However, with that Lance under a bit of pressure, and the Iron Cannon come down, but not doing too much damage yet. Even though it is a CP Baron, it's still not doing a lot. However, Arden does get taken out. We do see engagement going down with that Lance onto the Gideon Wall, protect shielding on all of his team, with the Vanguard onto the Lance to protect him quite nicely. We do see Arden jumping in with that punch, with that Gideon Wall shielding coming out. Turk goes down, and AnimeIsReal do have 11.1 advantage in this game, in this best of three series. First game going on the way. Seems like they're going straight for that mid-century, just to try and secure 3 points. Each objective is worth 3 points, and each point is worth 1 kill. So either way, sometimes it's actually better to go for a very objective-focused comp that can take down a turret or a mid-century as quick as possible. Gator coming out straight in under the bush onto Rare Talent. Rare Talent not showing much talent. It should say it's rare, and AnimeIsReal take this first game in the best of three series. It was close to begin with, but as you can see by the overall point standing between the all weapon power comp coming out from AnimeIsReal with the Arden and the Idris, and then you have the fantastic protection between the Fountain, Capacitor Play, Crucible, and Pulse Weave coming out from the Lance. They've really complemented each other, to be honest. Whereas when you look over onto the side of Rare Talon, Tension Bow coming out on Lance on Arden was really going to not do that much. You really want something like what John Zale had, that build a double time responder. It was just going to crit right through that shielding, whereas Tension Bow wasn't going to do much. And then Barra just wasn't able to get that damage off on his team without the clockwork. He wasn't able to spam out those rocket ability attacks. But we're going to get straight into the second game as quickly as possible in this best of 3 series. Swap the sides over, so we're going to have AnimeIsReal on the left hand side with Rare Talent on the right hand side, and try and get this underway for you guys. See if we can just swap the sides. As I said, this talent contest is brought to you by EZL in conjunction with SMC, trying to give some ice away, give people a chance to, bolster up their vainglory funds to spend on new heroes, to spend on talents even if they wish. Either way, it's just a way of giving a little bit back to the community, EZL, along with the likes of streamers like Angel Wolf, who's currently streaming this, along with myself, my apologies, and everybody involved in EZL. It's just a way of giving back to you guys, the players, the community, that's just looking to win a little bit of ice for your Vainglory account. So this is the second game, like I said, between AnimeIsReal and Rare Talent. The players are just picking up their heroes. Like I said, that comp that came out from AnimeIsReal, they really complement each other. You had that strong weapon power burst damage coming out from both Arden and Idris, and the Lance just provided so much protection and also so much CC that allowed the Arden and the Idris to jump onto the enemy quite nicely. And then you had Rare Talent. It was good in concept on paper, but it didn't really work in reality in that game. So as we do look and see AnimeIsReal on the left-hand side in the second game, along with Rare Talent on the right-hand side of this second game, they're going for the same comp. Lance Arden, Idris combo. If it's not broken, don't fix it, guys. That's the way it's going to work. And then when you look over Rare Talent, they're going for that is a silver nail, Cherub Walker, and Scarf. Interesting comp coming out from Rare Talent. I'm going to be interested to see how it works on their comp, how it kind of synergizes together between all of those players and those heroes. We do see, again, similar thing. Going for Tyrant Monocle, Tornado Trigger. I think going for that Tornado Trigger just for that. Even though it gives a little bit of crit, it's just got that core weapon power, attack speed, just to really burst through, get those basic attack damage on. We do see going on straight impale into base attack, but his Slumber and Husk being picked up straight away. It protected him a little bit, but didn't quite do the job as he was on his own, so he got exposed with that gauntlet coming out quite nicely. Now we do see AnimeIsReal going straight for the mid sentry, getting 3 points on the board for them, while all the while Lance is just protecting the rest of his team. Protecting that lane quite nicely. You see that Gitty wall going down. Idris now getting a chance going on. Dragon's Breath coming out, tearing down, but not really quite doing enough because he went for Sunburn's first item, so he's really lacking on that CP damage. And we do see Silver Nail getting chunked down. We see Cherub Walker getting chunked down. That's 7-0 on the side of AnimeIsReal already. It feels like we're going to have an even quicker game than last game. It's like they took what they had last comp, they applied to this game, and they're just holding it, making it better, making it more aggressive, making it more powerful. Mid-century defeated once again, and they're up to 13-0 in less than 1.5 minutes. That is disgusting coming out from AnimeIsReal. They're just going to look to close this out as quickly as possible. Lance just being a menace, rolling around the place. Time for rolling indeed. Now we do see Idris coming up from the bush from behind, going straight onto the Scarf, getting wall to block him now. Next point wins. They're down. It's going to be final blows coming out. And Sentry is defeated by Lance 17-0 before Idris could get that final blow. AnimeIsReal take this series 2-0 against a rare talent. That was just absolutely crazy. 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Now you see me. Now you don't. And that is AnimeIsReal, just pulling out all the punches there in that game as quickly as possible. And they will go through to the semi-finals of this week's talent show. The next two teams we're going to have for you guys is going to be Blitz Top 3 versus Starcake. I'll be back in just a second. Yeah, so we're going to have the next semi-final for you guys as quickly as possible. It is going to be Blitz Top 3 against Starcake. Blitz Top 3 are a team that have had numerous wins over the last couple of weeks. They've been a team that have really just pulled out a lot of impressive plays, a lot of impressive comps, to be honest. And, I have no doubt that they're going to really bring it to Starcake in this game. We're just going to get the players into the party as quickly as possible for you guys so we can get this show on the road. Again, the second semi-final is going to be a best of 3. I do forget, and I hope that Angel Wolf can confirm if the grand final is best of 3 or is it best of 5?
Best of 5.
Are we going to go to this best of 5?
Sorry, no, it's 3. It's 3, sorry.
Yeah, it's best of 3. No, it's good. It's good. It's something that I'm not going to lie, I had kind of forgotten. I will ask just to confirm. So let's see if we can find out for you guys. Indeed, but yeah, so like I said, this is the EZL supporting players within the community that are looking to have a bit of fun, win a little bit of ice, and it's also Vainglory giving back. It's a grand total of 30,000 ice. 30,000 ice are being given away over these couple of weeks for you guys, for you players that are just looking to get a couple of your friends. That's all you need. Just get two of your friends together, enter into the EZL server, put your names down, create a team, give yourselves a name, call it whatever you want, and say, yeah, we want to compete in the talent show. You'll get your name signed up as a team, and then you'll be competing in next weekend to try and win yourself some ice. And look, it's as simple as that, guys. And along the way, it can be fun, it can be entertaining. Blitz is a fun game mode at the end of the day. It's a game mode that is for people to enjoy. Some people, like I said, some people say it's pay to win. I haven't spent a penny myself. I've just accumulated the talents from playing the game, enjoying grinding it out somewhat, some could say. And being able to build up these teams, these talents, quite easily in fairness overall, but we do have the two teams into the party, so I believe we are getting underway. On the left hand side, we're going to have Blitz Top 3, and on the right hand side, we're going to have Starcake. Like I said, Blitz Top 3, they've been a team that have been pretty dominating in the last couple of weeks of the EZL talent show. They've kind of some would say pulled out some toxic comps. Hey, look, talent, Blitz and talent is all about kind of pulling out something different. There still has to be a certain level of synergy, but it's also about pulling out comps that are maybe more off meta, that are more kind of less common than we see in either 3v3 or 5v5 as full on game mode. So we do see that the side of Blitz Top 3 and left hand side, K-Mail has gone for Arden. Lefter for VG, it's gone for Idris, and then we do see Tizaka has gone for Baron. with Baron going for that CP route with the Spellfire Clockwork. Much more competent build, in my opinion, than we do see on the side of Starcake. It is Arden, Vox, and Idris. Vox is that CP, so that's going to be interesting. Does have that level 4 sound barrier talent where the basic attacks periodically grant him a health barrier, so it's going to be pretty good. But we do want to see Starcake looking to stick together with a 3-man team, I feel, because Blitz top 3 are putting them under a little bit of pressure in this third. That CP doing a good bit of damage. Gauntlet comes out, Vox is wiped out. Aegis is going to find it hard trouble, and Aegis does get wiped out along with Arden on the side of Starcake. Starcake get wiped out as a 3-man team. Turret gets destroyed. 6 points already to Blitz top 3. It's a synergy that came out from Blitz top 3 with that gauntlet being initiated from K-Mill was absolutely fantastic. Then we saw Lefter for VG along with Cascal working so well together just to wipe out all of Starcake. So Starcake are going to be under a little bit of pressure in this game so far. There is 0 point on the board. They're 6 points down already. 1.5 minutes gone in this game. It's far from down and out. In Blitz, it is the first team to get to 15 points in 5 minutes, or it's a team with the most points after 15 minutes. If it is a draw at the end, it will go into overtime, and the next team to get a point will be the winner of that round. But we do see that for VG going on to Limitar quite nicely, getting that so much damage. And then with the barrier coming out from the Arden on the Vanguard, it's just doing so much to help him secure that kill. And then we do see Baron along with K-Mill on the Arden, wiping out the rest of Starcake's team, and it's 9-0 to Blitz top 3. And look at that, they're waiting in the bush, guys. They're pulling out a toxic move we're gonna see going right into the bush. GD, well played. Iron Cannon comes out. It is nicely blocked by the Idris, but it's not gonna be enough. That was all she wrote. I feel 12 points to 0. They're going to push this wave. They're going to bear down onto that turret. They're going to make it 15-0. Like I said, Blitz top 3 being that strong, dominant team in this Blitz EZL talent show against Starcake. And there you go, 1-0 up in this best of 3, 2 minutes and 49-second match. Starcake, they didn't necessarily do anything wrong in the first game. It's more the fact that they just didn't have the overall team synergy in that game, I feel. We saw Blitz top 3 just working so well together. That Baron wasn't exactly super duper powerful with that kit. He only had a Spellfire Clockwork, but it's with that synergy, it's with the initiation that came out from K-Mill's Arden that really got the job done. It was waiting in the bush and then focusing on the enemy team, focusing on Starcake, wiping them out as a 3-man team. That's what makes them so dominating in this series. So we're going to swap sides, then we're going to get the second game underway for you guys. Like I said, it is a best of 3. Feels like Starcake are going to have to pull out something really powerful to get back into the series, I feel, because Blitz top 3, they're a dominating game, they're a dominating team. There's some really dominating comps that aren't necessarily, full on, aggressive, but they make it aggressive. They push it hard, they push it fast, and they have no problem being pretty hard into the game. So the heroes have been picked for you guys. Like I said, my name is Imperium, being streamed by the wonderful Angel Wolf, fantastic streamer for Vainglory. This EZL talent show, a chance for everybody to win a little bit of ice for your Vainglory account. So we do see that Blitz top 3 have gone for a Flicker, Lorelei, Arden, Cable going on that reliable Arden. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Then we do see Starcake is going for Varia, Idris, and Arden once again. Arden is such a good hero for any kind of yeah, any kind of game mode. I feel he's so versatile, has such a good kit, strong kit, and then with his talents are actually really balanced. I feel for what they do. You could say the one punch talent is a little bit overpowering, but man, it's good fun. So we do see, you know, Scout Vision being put out by the side of Starcake go straight for the mid-century, but with Arden on his own, he's gonna have to go back up to this third. If we do see leftover VG being put under a little bit of pressure, going to be put up by K-Mill. You do see Limitra going in quite nicely with that ultimate surviving. It's a bit of a stale situation. Blitz top 3 not quite being as dominating in the early parts of this second game compared to first game. We're going to see Flicker going in quite nice. This is getting put under a little bit of pressure. FMVG also low in health. You do see the gauntlet coming out, and Lorelei gets shut down quite nicely. That's 1.2-0 coming out with Starcake going into the second game. Comp not quite working so far for Blitz top 3. And nice synergy coming out from Starcake. They're not quite going to be able to get the third. Arden takes out Arden again, and there's 2 points to 0 coming out for Starcake in the semi-final. Game 2 in this best of 3 series. Starcake pulling out a nice performance so far. We are less than 2 minutes into this game, and we're not quite seeing the dominating performance coming out from Blitz top 3. Maybe it's the flicker just quite not working. Lorelei also being a little bit dodgy. However, now we're seeing the engagement coming out from Blitz top 3. Gauntlet comes out, not quite able to catch out Lorelei or Varia. Sorry, not able to quite catch Varia or Idris. However, with that strong 3-man turret dive, they get the kills on both Idris and Varia. Now they're going to take down this turret. It's knocked down and out. Maybe I spoke too soon on the side of Blitz top 3. They were just warming up in this game too. They are now 7 points to 2 Starcake in this game too. Are they going to close out this game as quickly as possible? Let's find out. Let's see what Starcake can do if they can get back into this game. But it seems like it's going to be hard because we do see a double weapon power. I don't like that tension mode build that's coming out from Arden on the side of Starcake. It just doesn't seem, I feel, to work as strongly as something like a Tyrant's Monocle, Tornado Trigger, and Spell Sword build. It just doesn't provide the oomph compared to the other items, because you start on level 9 and Tension Bow kind of loses the effect after level 9. But let's see what it will do for Starcake. It's a bit of a stalemate. We are 1.5 minutes left in this Blitz in this game 2. It is 7 points to do ahead for Blitz top 3. Gauntlet comes out, dropping out Arden. Quite nice thing along with Idris, but Idris does his best to get out of this. We do see Gauntlet come out. It does catch in K-Mill. Quite nice, but with now they go out, and we do see Arden gets taken out by Arden. K-Mill securing the blood for blood. 1 punch, 1 kill onto the side of Dino. That puts him 1 more kill up onto the side of Blitz top 3. With just 1 minute to go in this game, it feels like there's not going to be much that Starcake can do to get back in this, but never say never. Let's see what they can do. It's a little bit more damage just coming out from Starcake. Shiver Steel coming out from Dino. Interesting. I'm not saying I agree with it, but it's definitely an interesting pickup that's coming out for Dino, but they are going to push that turret. They do destroy it. That puts them 3 points in this game with 30 seconds to go. This is a lot closer. Let's see what can happen. We do see the ultimate come out by Flicker. The vision comes out, but it's not going to be able to do enough as they do catch out there. Lorelei gets the kill. Double kill come out by Lorelei onto now Idris and Navarro being left on his own. Vanguard comes out, just go on to Lorelei. Here is kill. The press is stuff come out, and now it's going to be 11-5, and it's going to be game over. No, there's still another 15, 20 seconds ago, 10 seconds ago, should I say. I forget that these games start at 15 seconds, so it ends at 5 minutes and 15 seconds. It's something I do need to try and remember. Time's up, and it's 12-5 on this side of Blitz top 3. They take this series 2-0. Gotta give credit to Starcake. They got back in this second game a lot better. Their build and their comp was just a little bit better than it was. Again, don't quite agree with the tension with Arden coming out from Dino, but either way, it was working up until a certain point. However, Blitz top 3, that slow start, they get better overall, and they take the series 2-0. They're going to go on to the main final and face AnimeIsReal. So just going to have a short 1 to 2 minute break for you guys while we get these teams into the party, and then we can get this grand final underway in the EZL Talent Show. See you guys in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the EZL Talent Show final between Blitz Top 3 and AnimeIsReal. Both teams won convincingly in their semi-finals to get to this stage, and we do see AnimeIsReal on the left-hand side with Blitz Top 3 on the right-hand side. It is a best of 3. The heroes have been picked pretty swiftly. AnimeIsReal going for the same comp. If it is not broken, do not fix it with the lamps, Arden and Idris. But if there's going to be one team that can kind of, push this comp to its limits, I feel it's going to be Blitz Top 3. They've been really convincing as a Blitz team in the various weeks of this EZL Talent Show. And they're going for an Arden, Idris, and Baron. Zako going for that Spellfire. Clockwork. That Spellfire is going to apply Mortal Wounds, so just to negate a little bit shooting that's going to come out from AnimeIsReal. Ion Cannon goes down to steal. those minions, such a kind of waste of an iron cannon, but it's so trolly. You do see the left of VG being put under pressure. Gold is being put out left, right, and center, but with Blitz top 3 going quite nicely onto all of they were going quite nicely onto all of AnimeIsReal. However, AnimeIsReal, they are 1-0 up in this game. You see the comp working quite nicely, but those rocket jumps are just providing so much damage onto this side of AnimeIsReal that they level it up quite nice. Sorry, for Blitz top 3, that they level it up 1-1 in this close game. 1 minute gone in this game. Those cannons are just doing so much in this game. He has a level 10 epic count where the porcupine mortars are providing so much damage that he just has a rocket leaps away from the combat. Now looks to go in, has to be a bit careful. Rocket leaps over the wall. However, you see Lance following up with a roll up, going in, providing that getting wall, but with that Vanguard, Sakal is just kept safe from any kind of pressure, any kind of damage to all between these two teams. It's so close in this Blitz. It's going to come down to wire. I feel like this game is going to come down to game 3. Could even go into sudden death. However, we do see Blitz top 3 dominating onto that turf, running a lot of attack, a lot of damage. Gauntlet comes out, Iron Cannon comes out, Idris is shot down. We do see Arden is shot down, as it is a 4v2. Blitz top 3 now ramping up quite nicely. Lance is so close to being shut down. K-Mill gets in with the blood for blood to secure the kill onto Lance. It's 5-2. Turret is destroyed for Blitz top 3. It just gets the final blow on that. Takes down Arden in the process. 9-3 going over to Blitz top 3. Now they're starting to show their prowess, show their push. And with AnimeIsReal, pulling out the same comp in every single game so far. Carissa, I'm just watching stream. Thank you very much for joining us, guys, in this EZL Talent Show final. But yeah, with the AnimeIsReal putting out the same comp in the semifinals and the finals so far, I'd be interested to see if they pull out a different comp in the second game. Even if they win or lose, it's going to be interesting. But it seems like it's not going in their favor so far because they are 6 points down with 1 minute and about 2 minutes left in this game. Blitz top 3 not really pushing an initiation just yet because it's about 6 seconds until the gauntlet is up. They want to wait until the gauntlet is up. However, if they're forced to engage, they are going to engage. Tazakal is protected so nicely by that. Arden is just doing so much for his team. K-Mill being that core tank as well as offensive player for his team. They do take 2 kills on that team fight engagement. They're going to take the third. They're going to go up to 12-3, and they're going to really put themselves in prime position to take this game on in this best of 3 series of this Blitz EZL Talent Show grand final for this week, where teams are fighting out to win some strong eyes for their game. However, this third push coming out, and now we do see Blitz top 3 going in quite hard. They do take out Arden, John, Zale being shut down, and now Blitz top 3 are engaging even harder, focusing down on the huge asshole. I see what he did with that idea, and I do like it with the combat roll coming out from Kuros just to try and keep himself alive, and he's going to combat roll away from any kind of fight engagement. However, they've got the maneuverability to go over that wall. Oh God, it goes down and explodes. Final blow. Kill Arden onto Arden, and Blitz top 3 take this game 1 in the best of 3 series. Ooh, that was definitely a close game between the two teams, especially to begin with. It was 2-0 for like 2 minutes of that game. But when you look at the comps, we saw a different route coming out from Blitz top 3 where it was, Kamo went for that kind of more support build, not really much of any damage. Did have the Rook's Decree capacitor plate along with the Pulse Weed. Pulse Weed was doing a little bit, but it wasn't going to do that much. And then we saw the strong weapon power damage coming out from Huge Assault and John Zhao, 1, 2, 3. But it wasn't enough to just really tank through the strong Vanguard defense and the whole defense that came out from Blitz Top 3. Blitz Top 3 taking this game 1 in the best of 3 series. Let's see, we will swap sides and get the second game on the show for you guys, the EZL Talent Show, brought to you by EZL and Vainglory, supporting players within the community, supporting you guys, giving you guys a chance to win a bit of ice, because who doesn't want to win a bit of ice? Who doesn't want to, get a couple of friends together, put your talents on show, whether it's your own Vainglory talent or your hero talents that you have in your kit, and take it to the next level and win a little bit of ice. Like I said, brought to you by EZL. We swap sides and we're going to get this game 2 underway for you guys. Let's see if the heroes can be picked up as quickly as possible. I would like to see AnimeIsReal going for a different kind of comp, bringing in something different other than the Lance and Idris and Arden. You want to mix it up a bit. You want to, show your versatility. The heroes have been picked. The players have been locked in. Let's see what comps are going to come out on this game 2 in the best of 3 series. So, same comp that's coming out from Blitz Top 3. They're going for if it's not broken, don't fix it. However, instead of the Arden, we see Castro being picked up by AnimeIsReal. So that's going to be interesting. John Zhao going for what I would like to believe will be a CP Kestrel. No, it's going to be a weapon power Kestrel. It's going to be a weapon power Idris, looking at the talents that each teams have. Kestrel has a Glimmer Volley, where the Glimmer Shot A launches 2 hours, so the crits on that weapon power is going to be quite strong. It's going to do a lot on the side of Blitz Top 3. Then we do see Path of the Seeker coming out from Idris onto the side of level 12, coming out onto the side of AnimeIsReal. Do you see this engagement Vanguard being picked up by K-Mill again, with that strong defense-driven Arden being picked up by Blitz Top 3. So let's see. Yes, I am indeed getting a little bit tired. It is nearly 3 a.m. for me. But however, Hero has been killed. We do see Idris taking it. Idris double kill coming out for Blitz Top 3. They're not going to stop anytime soon. They're going to take the triple kill. My lord. Tizako pulling out all the stops, getting 3 kills. Now they're going to go straight for the Curse of Century, put themselves up 6 points, 2-0 in less than 1.5 minutes. That is absolutely disgusting. Coming out from Blitz Top 3, it's like they're just warming up in the game 1. Then in game 2, they just really start ramping things up. They really start coming together quite nicely, and there's really not much AnimeIsReal can do about it. Because if you look at that Caster's being shut down so strongly, would have been better going for a CPU build. I feel, however, they've gone for the Iron Cannon being shut out. Doesn't quite connect onto anybody, but with Zako focusing quite hard onto the Kester Jr. job done, and then Arden gets taken out, and then it's just, he just gets taken out. My apologies. Lance is on his own. He's going to do his best to get away. He's going to run away under the second turret, should I say, and the first turret is then going to be exposed. It's 8 points. 0 coming out from this top 3 there, just a couple of points away from 7 points away from this jump. However, a kill goes on to AnimeIsReal, and Phantom comes out just to keep the Kester alive. However, Lance gets shut down. Kester takes out Idris. Idris is now going to be recovering. We do see Lefter from GD on this Baron, doing his best to stay protected. Now we do see AnimeIsReal going for this mid-century, this Crystal Century. Let's see if they can take it down. So it's going to be 12 points to 5 coming out from Blitz Top 3 and AnimeIsReal. Blitz Top 3 still have a strong hold in this game. We're about 3 minutes left in this game, just under 3 minutes. 7 points separating the two teams. Let's see if AnimeIsReal can kind of get back into this game. One shot, one kill doesn't really quite connect with anybody. The Glimmer shots are going to do a lot of damage with the Sarah Blade. Double Torrents, but without a reflex block, he's trapped under a gauntlet. However, none of Blitz top 3 are able to really come together. Ion Cannon comes down. It explodes hard onto Kessler, and Kessler is going to take an early bath in this Blitz game. He is going to just get shut down. And now Idris is going to be under pressure. Ion Cannon. Should I say what the Porcupine Mortars are doing? So much for Leicester for VG. It's 13-5. They're just 2 points away. 1 point, should I say. Next point wins Lance. Are you going to be able to keep yourself alive for as quickly as possible with the turn dive come out? Hero is killed. Idris gets the job done. Blitz top 3 take this series 2 games 2-0, and once again they are going to be crowned this week's EZL Talent Show champions. As you do, just keep the build up for a little bit. We're going to see that, it was that strong support coming out from K-Mill. They're really disgusting. Idris plays coming out from Tazco with that Path of the Seeker talent. And then when you had the absolute disgusting Porcupine Mortars from Leicester for VG with that level 4 epic talent, where just the Porcupine Mortars has an additional 6 charges, which makes it 8 in total, and it actually travels faster. It's so hard to get away from that when they're CP barred in a talent show situation, in a Blitz situation, so to say. So, like I said, once again, Blitz top 3, they're current this week's EZL Talent Show champions. And on that note, I'm going to end this stream for you guys. Thank you very much for watching, for stopping by, for tuning in, for supporting Angel Wolf, for supporting EZL, for supporting Vainglory, trying to bring you guys something different, something new, something interesting with the EZL Talent Show. We will be back, should be next week around the same time. And thank you for listening to my one-man casting. On that note, see you guys next week, and don't forget to keep in touch on Twitter, on the EZL Discord, and have a lovely evening.